before we do our prayer ending, somebody told me they had some good news. So Mr. Scott rolled out the good news booth, so you can go here and tell us your good news. Who said they had good news? William, did you see that good news? All right, come on. Come on up, William. All right, William, come in the good news booth. You want your sister to come with you? Where's Amy at? He's calling you up there. You want anything? Okay. You're itchy? I know the feeling. Okay, William's got some good news. Everybody get real quiet. Listen to William's good news.
We got 3 cats.
You've got 3 cats? What are their names? You have a name yet? Okay. Are they little bitty kitties or big kitties or kittens? Little kittens. They got 3 kitty cats. That is good news, isn't it? Okay. Thank you. All right. How about Luca? You got some good news? Come on up here, buddy. All right, Luca, give us some good news.
Me and Ashton and our mom got a new puppy named Bunny.
What's his name?
Bo.
Bo. Oh, that is good news. Is that your puppy? Okay, thank you. All right, Jason, you got good news? Jackson and Jason, I want you guys to mix up. All right, Jackson, come on up, buddy. You gotta wait your turn, buddy. Let's get him. All right, listen.
You know how we got a baby sister, right?
You have a baby sister, yeah.
You always want to see her, right?
Always want to see her, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you only know what her name is?
I think it's Nova.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And now I'm in 2nd grade and I'm the best brother.
You're the best big brother in your 2nd grade.
Yeah. My brother's the best brother ever.
The best brother ever. You're the 2nd best brother?
Yes.
Awesome. That is good news. Thank you. He's always so positive. Okay, so one more person, and then we'll go. We got to come on. We'll go to the 2nd now. Jimmy, you got some good news? Come on, buddy. Get real quiet. Wait. Hold on. Shh. Say it again.
I got no puppies.
You got any puppies? How many? You got 3 puppies? Do you have names in that? Not yet? Do you know what their names are? Smokey? Bear? Okay, this must be getting you pets week. Anybody else get pets this week? Right. Okay, well listen to me because I got some good news. Listen to my good news. We are going to pray with Miss Rosie. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. And we're going to do the Pledge of Christian flag. And then our friend Mr. Chad is here tonight to talk to you about our new topic, which is reliability. Can you say that? Reliability. So Mr. Chad's going to be on deck here in a few minutes. But we got to pray first. So listen to Miss Rosie. Okay, sit down and listen to Miss Rosie hold her hand.
Father God, in the precious name of Jesus, we are so thankful for who you are and who these little ones are, Father. We thank you, Lord, that they're so faithful to come to reading with you. Lord, they're going to be wonderful young boys and girls one day as they learn to read, as they come here each week. And we thank you for them, Father. We ask you to bless them, bless their homes, bless our workers, bless Kathy and Scott. And in the precious name of Jesus, we pray always. Amen.
Amen. Okay, can you stand up? Stand up. Okay, everybody stand still and listen up. Back up. Here we go. Ephesians 6:10. Here we go.
The whole armor of God.
The whole armor of God.
The helmet of salvation.
The helmet of salvation.
The breastplate of righteousness.
The breastplate of righteousness.
Shield of faith.
The shield of faith.
The
Okay. Stand and put your right hand over your heart. Look at the flag. And Miss Britland is going to give us a 1, 2, 3, and we'll all say the pledge of allegiance. Are you ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Keep standing. Turn to this flag. One. Okay, I see some people with their right hand. This right hand on the heart. Which right hand on the heart? Look at which right hand on the heart. 1, 2, 3. I pledge allegiance to the Christian flag and to the Savior for whose kingdom it stands, one brotherhood, uniting all Christians in service and in love. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, you guys can sit back down. Have a seat. 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 Here, everybody look up here. I'm going to tell you something really, really interesting. I want you to repeat these words after me. Reliability. Consistent. Dependable. Predictable. Respectable. Honest. Sincere. Strong. Conscientious. That's a big word, isn't it? Stable. Solid. Trustworthy. Decisive. Now, all of those words have to do with reliability. And you know what? Did you know, look up here, did you know that every week we have a group of moms and grandmas that are reliable? They fix meals for you. Every Wednesday night, we don't come here and go, oh, we don't have anything to do tonight. We have reliable cooks. Did you know that we have trustworthy and reliable drill sergeants that come here every week to help you? Did you know that? Did you know that we have volunteers that have consistency, sincerity, they're conscientious, and they're dependable. They all are reliable and they come here every week. So, guess what? I have a guest that would like to talk to you for just a few minutes about his version of reliability. So, Mr. Chad, would you come up here, please? And all of you need to sit on your bottoms and drill sergeants, if you can help out, that would be really wonderful. You're supposed to be down there. Okay, this is Mr. Chad, and he's going to talk to us about reliability, and these are our words. Mr. Chad, aren't those some big heavy-duty words?
Those are really big, heavy-duty words.
Those are heavy-duty words, aren't they? Heavy.
Is this on? You
It's
guys
on
hear me?
right.
Okay. So thank you for allowing me to come tonight to speak with you a little bit about the work. You have a question? I am not in the military. But I do appreciate everyone who serves in the military, especially the ones that are serving right now. So I have a question when we get started, but thank you for letting me come tonight and speak to you about reliability. So how many of you, and raise your hand, how many of you woke up this morning with your lights off? With no power in your house? You had no power in your house? Okay, then I did my job and I can go home, right? No? Not quite. Okay, so that means that I did my job, though, because reliability to me talks about electricity. How many people know what electricity does for us. What's something electricity does for us? Turns on our lights. Turn on to play games.
Turns on the TV.
Turns on the TV. Great answer. You don't have the internet? That's okay. What else? Turns on your stove. Microwave. We don't like to have electricity around water, so don't put electricity around water. Air conditioning is great to have in the summer. Heat, he said heat, or close to it. Okay, so reliability. Reliability to me means that when you wake up tomorrow morning, that if you choose to, when you turn the switch on in your bedroom, or you walk out in your living room, or you want the house to be warm, or you want to have the microwave on, or you want your TV on, that's what we do. So I work for the electric company, and reliability is one of the core things that we do. We try every day to keep everyone's lights on. You have a question? What's that? It can turn on. That's exactly right. So how many people would like it if I just shut your lights off at your house? You would like that?
I like going outside. I'm not an indoor.
So if we shut your lights off for the next year, you'd be okay with it?
As long as I can still cook food.
You would like it? I don't know if your mom and dad would like that. Probably you would? Your mom would love it? So the one thing we try to do is we try to provide safe electricity, but we also provide reliable electricity. So when we think of reliability, that means that when you want to use it, or when you need it, that we have it available for you at all times. It also needs to be very dependable. Because how many people would like it if we only had the TV and the lights while you're at school, but we didn't have it when you were at home at night? You'd be okay with that? You'd be okay? Okay. So a couple other things about reliability. So one of the things that I try to do every day is I try to think about ways that we can make it not only safe, but also more reliable. Right? So one of the things that we do is we cut trees. You know, cutting trees is a good thing. Let me explain why. Right? So sometimes people's lights go out. And one of the reasons they go out is because of trees. So if you have a choice about having a tree cut and your lights stay on, or not cutting the tree and your lights go off, we want to make sure that the power is reliable. Do you have a question? Yes.
Because you know how like trees grow, trees make the sun in the tree, and the water feeds them under it, right?
Yep.
And so the little trees, if there's too many big trees, the little trees don't get any of that. So that's why they cut down trees.
So in terms of reliability, how many of you would have liked to have come tonight if none of your teachers were here? You would have liked to have come, Robbie, you would have liked to have come if your teachers were here? Reliability is not just around electricity. It's about people being able to depend on people. Kathy did not know if I was going to show up tonight, but she viewed me as being reliable, where I would show up and I would talk to each of them. So she viewed me as very, or not very, maybe very. I've worked with Kathy a lot, so I would say probably very good. So trustworthy. How many people like it if the teachers that taught you, or if I stood up here and said, I'm going to do this, but then I lied to you? Do people like people that lie to them? No. You have a question? Hang on just a second. I'll get your question, okay? But reliability is also about being trustworthy. If you do what you say, people will believe you. do. Okay. What's your question? Is it about reliability? Okay. Reliability. Why do they cut down so many trees all of the time? The reason we cut down trees is to keep the lights on. That's the whole reason we cut down trees. That's the whole reason. We don't cut down trees just because we want to cut them down. We cut down trees to make sure that your lights stay on in your house. The problem is, yes, you can do that. Yep. Do you have another question?
Got a question? What's your question?
Yeah. Okay, so I wanna tackle one of these really big words, conscientious.
Oh my goodness, that's the hardest one on here.
Conscientious. Can anyone spell that besides Kathy? I can't, but I do have a paper so I can spell it. What do you think conscientious means? So let me tell you what it means to me. Conscientious to me means that if your lights go out right now, when do you want us to come get your lights back on? Do you want us to get your lights back on next week? How about a couple days from now? A year? Ah, there's a mom for you. So most people, when their power goes out, they call us and they want us to come there right now. That is conscientious. So what we try to do is we try to have phone numbers in place and guys that are on call, so that if a tree does knock the power line down, or you have something happens, whether it's a storm or a car wreck or whatever may happen, we will respond right then to whatever your need is. So we try to not only be reliable and keep the lights on, but we try to be conscientious so that when a problem does happen, we will come out and fix it. Does that make sense? What's your question? We do not fix the internet. That would be different people. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? Okay. So the one thing I want to tell you, I talked to you about reliability, and I specifically want to talk to you about conscientious. But the one thing I want to do, Kathy didn't ask me to do this, but the one thing I want to do anytime I talk to a group of kids, I want to talk to you about something that's very, very important to me, and that is safety. So safety, to me, means none of you get hurt, ever. Okay? So one of the things that I will tell you is, never, ever go near a power line that's on the ground. Ever. Okay? Because do you know if that power line has electricity on it or not? You do not. That's why I don't want you to go near it. Because that power line can hurt you. And it can hurt you very, very badly. So that's number one. The next thing is, if you are ever in a car wreck and you are with someone that hits a utility pole and the pole breaks and the wires fall to the ground and you're in the car, what do? You do not get out of the car. You stay in the car. Because I don't, what did I say to me? I do not want you to get hurt. So don't go near power lines. Don't get out of your car. So I always have the question about the car. What's the question, Kathy?
What happens if the car is on fire?
Oh my God, your car's on fire. What happens if your car's on fire? Now, I just told you don't get out of the car. What do you do? What do you do then? You get out of the car. How do you get out of the car? Yep. You have heard this before. You hop like a bunny. You do not step. You do not jog. You do not run. You get on the edge of the car and you jump out like a bunny, and then you hop. And you hop like a bunny until you can't hop anymore. Why? Because what did I say in the very beginning? I don't want you to get hurt. Okay? Two things. You guys need to get on to other stuff. But do not touch down power lines. And do not get out of the car. Unless it's on fire. And then not put it on. Sorry. That's all the questions that I can take, but I will be here. We'll talk. So reliability. So I thank you for showing up.
For being reliable.
For being reliable. And I hope that you come back every week to get better.
Will you guys say Mr. Chapel come talk?
Thank you.
Yes.
Speaking of reliable, does anybody notice anything new that's very reliable now in this gymnasium? We have brand new what? Lights. There we go. These are energy efficient lights, and it is nice and bright in here now, and it's going to be that way for a long time. These lights are very reliable.
Everybody look up. Yeah, light up the lights. How about it? That's okay. All right. I think we need more patriotic work. All right, drill sergeant. I need your help. All right, Carson's the leader. Okay, easy this. Yeah. Look up here. Look up here. Jackson, can you guys be quiet right here? Listen. Shh. I know you're going to think, why is Miss Casey talking about Christmas? It's just October. But there's something that just we found out, and I can't keep the secret any longer. Miss Pam is going to come up here and talk to you about something that you can participate in. In December, it's a Christmas musical. And guess where we're going to have the Christmas musical at? Are you looking at me? You're not going to know? Look up here. Hey, look up here. On the 3rd floor of the Mecca School is the auditorium. And some of you have never seen the auditorium. It's beautiful. It has a stage. It has costumes. It has chairs. It has a big curtain. It has a piano. It's all kinds of stuff. And you can all be, can you guys listen please? You guys can all be in this musical. So Miss Pam is going to walk up here and you're going to be very quiet. She's going to talk to you about the play because guess what? She wrote it for herself. So Miss Pam, you just come right up here and you tell them what we're going to be doing and how they can be involved. All right, listen up.
Okay, a long time ago, I wrote a Christmas play for all the kids at my church. And we performed it in the church. And I had some young people that were guitar players and songwriters, and we wrote all the little songs about it. And it turned out so wonderful. Everybody was so happy about it that we made a storybook out of it. It's called Traveling to Bethlehem. And we are going to do that very same play right here. And we need actors. Do you know what actors do? What do actors do? What do they do? Yeah. Some of them play instruments. What else do actors do? Do you know what they do? Do you know what they do, Ray? Right. You play a part of someone else. That's what actors. So you guys are going to all be the actors, and you know what we need? We need angels that can sing. We need some sheep. Who want to dress up like a little sheep? Wouldn't that be fun? We need shepherds. We need a mean Mr. King Herod. He's got to be real mean. You're going to be the mean Mr. King Herod. And then we're going to need Mary and Joseph and the wise men and the shepherds. And we're going to have our own Christmas play. And it's going to be in the auditorium on the stage, and we'll have lights and costumes for everybody. And then everyone gets to invite their moms and dads and grandpas and grandmas and friends, and we're going to invite everybody to come and watch Traveling to Bethlehem by the Boot Camp Kids. Are you guys the Boot Camp Kids?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay. We're going to meet this Sunday. And so you'd be thinking, Miss Kathy's going to send a little flyer for you to take home to your mom and dad. And so on Sunday afternoons, we're going to meet. We're going to find out who wants to be what parts are there, and who wants to be what, and we'll practice. Okay? You want to be an angel? Can you sing? Yeah, we got all kinds of parts. We're going to learn all about it this Sunday. Okay? All right. And so that's our play coming up, and we got songs too. We'll find out this Sunday.
Thank you, Miss Pam. Okay, so you guys turn around because we're going to split up into our groups. Before you leave today, after dinner, look at me. We're going to send it out on your parents so they know when you need to be here so we can figure out who's going to be an angel, who's going to be a sheep, who's going to be a this, who's going to be a that. It's coming this Sunday, okay? One last little surprise, and we'll split into groups. Who has ever been and then they'll take the report card home. So if you are a recruit,
And that's going to do it for segment 1 of School Year Reading Boot Camp tonight. We are so glad that you decided to join us. We had a record-breaking first week attendance as we started School Year Reading Boot Camp on August the 24th. We were so happy to see everyone in attendance. And if you can't make it in person, we invite you to join us on either our YouTube page at RBC Rocks or on our Facebook page, Summer Reading Boot Camp. We've got a lot of exciting things in store this year for our Reading Boot Camp attendees. We are also ramping up Camp Cursive as we've got 2 moms that have volunteered to help get that program going. So if you'd like to join us, that will always be in segment 2, or the middle segment that we have for School Year Reading Boot Camp. First segment, we do our introductions, we get everything down and introduce what we're doing for this particular week. And this year we're working on 2 consecutive weeks of each topic that we're on. So every 2 weeks we will have a new topic, and that means we will have a new memory verse as well. And we are just so excited that everyone is joining us here at the historic Mecca School in historic downtown Mecca, Indiana. If you would like to sponsor a Reading Soldier to Reading Boot Camp, there's 2 ways you can do it. We have our summer program, and that is $80 for the week-long program. You can do the school year program for $240 for a soldier. That takes care of them for the entire school year program that we do. We meet every Wednesday night from 5 to 7 here at the Mecca School. We are meeting in the gymnasium, and we will have 3 segments to each week. The first segment is our introduction segment. We do we do our patriotic march. We say our opening prayer. We say the Pledge of Allegiance. We get everybody reminded about what we're here for and why we're coming to Reading Boot Camp. Segment 2, we break out into our drill book session. So we work in one of 2 drill books now. So we take that 30 minutes and we work with our reading soldiers in there. And we are not pushing timing right off the bat because we want each person to be comfortable with what they're doing in their drill books. And so that means that you, as the parent or the teacher or whoever is leading the group that your child is in, can go with them, get them comfortable with the words. They can either alternate columns or whatever. Just make sure the child has got the right pronunciation of the words so that they can get it right. Have a couple of practice sessions and then ask them, are you ready to get timed? Let's see how you do. And then do the 1-minute timer. And then you can go back on the page and see exactly what you were supposed to be doing on the words per minute chart. You can track your progress for all those that are in the Natural Phonics Primer by Donald L. Potter. And that book you can get off of Amazon. That is just $15 for that book, and they'll deliver it to your house. Depending upon what area of the country you're in, generally within 2 days, you'll have that book. If you would like to get more information on starting a reading boot camp in your area, please go to our website, rbcrocks.com. That's www.rbcrocks.com. You can go to our information page and you can sign up there to get our newsletter or our information from us. You can even send us an email and let us know that you would like to get more information on the Reading Boot Camp program or even starting a Reading Boot Camp up in your area. You don't need a big facility. You can have a church, you can have a library, you can have a community room. Some people even do it in their house. So, there's no restrictions on that. So just send us a message and let us know that you'd like to get more information. However, if you would like to go that next step and start your own reading boot camp, that fee is $500. And what that's going to do, it's going to get you in the state of Indiana. We will come to your location, do the training of your volunteers and your staff, and help you get that reading boot camp started and get it going and get it successful, just like what we are here in Mecca, Indiana. So like I said, just send us an email with that information and we will be more than happy to get you started. You can buy a kit from Reading Boot Camp. A kit, if you would like that, is $180 for that kit. And what's going to come in your kit box is you're going to get an instruction manual on how to work the program and all the things that you'll need to set up a reading boot camp. You're going to get a drill book, and you're also going to get a 2x3 smart chart will be included in that, and that's our new and improved and nice yellow smart chart that you can hang on the wall, and it's 2 foot by 3 foot. So if you'd like that, send us a message through our website, and we will be more than happy to get everything set up for you and get you that kit in the mail just as soon as we possibly can. So we're going to break off now and head to our drill book section, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes. So until then, I'm your host, Mr. Scott.